Today, we're going to talk about Hercules' eighth labor. So Hercules, after completing his seventh labor, which was to clean King Ajax's stables in a single day, he decided to take a well-earned rest. But unfortunately, he didn't get much of a break, because he had to leave with the king on an embassy to the land of the bird people, the Gaetulians. So these guys, they were known for their skill in archery and their ability to fly because they had wings. And they lived high up in the mountains, and they were kind of reclusive, but they were also fierce warriors. And they were led by this guy named Antaeus. And he had a daughter named Atolia, who was like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like no joke, she was so beautiful that when Zeus saw her, he was like, "Oh, I gotta have that." And then Hera was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen." So she sent a bunch of gadflies to, attack him while he was sleeping and drive him crazy. So then Antaeus goes to the Oracle of Delphi to find out how he can stop these gadflies from bothering him. And the Oracle says, "Okay, if you want those gadflies to stop biting you, you gotta give Zeus what he wants." So then Antaeus goes to Zeus and he's like, "Okay, you want my daughter? Have her." And Zeus was like, "Yes, please." And then he took her up to Mount Olympus to be his wife. And Antaeus was like, "Well, now that my daughter is gone, I guess I should probably die too." And then he did. I don't even know how he died. It just said that he, met his end. And then Hercules was like, "Hey, where's the archery stuff? 'Cause I'm supposed to be getting that." And Zeus was like, "Oh, you know what? You're not getting that. You already have your bow and arrows. You don't need their stuff. You're a god now. You're one of us." So Hercules was like, "Cool, whatever. Let's go back to being a mortal." And then he went back down to earth and became mortal again. Okay. And then he went back to King Ajax and was like, "Dude, I got you some sweet new sandals." Okay. And the king was like, "Sweet, thanks." And then he put them on, and then he gave Hercules a big hug. And then Hercules was like, "Why is it so hard to breathe?" And then he told Hercules that he was actually his half-brother. No joke. I don't even know how that's possible, because Hercules has two dads. And then they went hunting together, and Hercules shot an eagle that was carrying a fish, and then they roasted that fish and ate it and drank some wine and were like, "This is great. I love being brothers." The end.